This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
New Kentucky football offensive coordinator Gran meeting with the media for the first time since being hired by the university last week. Gran comes to UK from the University of Cincinnati, where he helped guide one of the more explosive offenses in all of college football this season. He says the decision to join the Kentucky staff was an easy one.
It's the SEC. You know, if you're a football coach, you want to be in the best conference in the country. I've been fortunate, Coach Hinshaw has been fortunate to be in the SEC. I've been in 15 years, and it's a dream to be in this league and to be able to compete. Cincinnati is a great program, and it's going up, and it was fantastic. But to have this opportunity to get back with Coach Stoops, our 3 years at Florida State, knowing him now the last 6-7 years, it was the right move.
Just 3 times in Mountain Classic history have the two teams playing in the championship gone on to play in the Sweet 16 that same season. In tonight's Mountain Classic Food City Flashback, we go back to the last time it happened in 2010. The 2010 Mountain Classic Finals featured 2 of the better teams in all of Kentucky that season, Shelby Valley and Knott County Central. The Wildcats stormed out to a 24-6 lead at the end of the first quarter.
Shot at the buzzer from well beyond half court. Got it! That is how the first quarter ends. It is all Shelby Valley at the Mountain Classic.
And led by 13 at halftime. But a strong third quarter by Mikey Sloan helped trim the deficit to 5 heading into the fourth.
Sloan is a very good shooter, folks.
But despite outscoring Valley in the fourth quarter and a game-high 19 points from Stuart Stamper, Knott Central could not dig itself out of the early hole as eventual Mr. Basketball Elisha Justice.
Look at that speed. Look at Justice. Basket and a foul!
Led the Wildcats to their second Mountain Classic Championship. A new boys and girls Alice Lloyd College Mountain Top 10 released tonight. We start, of course, with the girls. Johnson Central falls 1 spot to number 10. North Laurel down a spot to number 9. Leslie County jumps into the top 10 at number 8. Knott County Central down 5 spots to number 7 this week. Shelby Valley stays steady at number 6. Pulaski County climbs 2 spots to 5. Breathitt County remains 4th. Southwestern up 2 to 3rd. And the top 2 teams hail from Harlan County, the Lady Black Bears at number 2 and the Lady Dragons unanimous at number 1. On the boys' side, some movement at the top, but we start at the bottom. Magoffin County idle at 10th. June Buchanan makes an appearance at number 9. Letcher County Central 8th. Harlan County down a spot to 7th. Perry County Central falls 2 spots to number 6. North Laurel still 5th. Southwestern climbs 3 spots to number 4. Lawrence County remains 3rd. And a switch at the top. Clay County falls to number 2, and the South Laurel Cardinals are the new number 1 team in the mountains. The 2016 Mountain Classic tipping off tonight at Knott County Central, number 1, featuring 2 girls quarterfinal games, and that features number 4 Breathitt County and number 1, the top-ranked Harlan Lady Dragons. Game 1 of the girls Mountain Classic. Harlan going inside early. It's Emma Bianchi to Mackenzie King, who gets the hoop and the harm. Lady Dragons up 2. Breathitt has 3 of the top 11 rebounders in the state. Off the miss, Kaylee Noble gets the board and the putback to tie things up. It's about time we have this girl in the highlights. Jordan Brock, the pull-up 3 gives Harlan a 5-point lead. Game high 27 for her. Lady Cats on the break. Emily Noble to steal to Amy Brewer. Back to Noble. Breathitt down just 3. U-Pike top play contender Harlan with the defense now. King takes it from Ollie Bates. Passes to Brooklyn Massingill for the fast break layup. And number 1 Harlan gets his first ever Mountain Classic win, 48-36 over number 4 Breathitt County.
Well, I mean, we got the ball in transition, got some easy layups. We made some shots that we normally make. But like I said earlier, Breathitt struggled a little bit from the field today, which helps us a lot. But we played some good defense in the third quarter, I thought.
You struggled in the first half, but this is the same team that lost 2 games in last year's Mountain Classic in last-second situations. Do you feel that's helped your team settle into this year's Mountain Classic?
Yeah, we've played 2 tournaments in the last couple of weeks, so I think just tournament-wise, we've been prepared.
How about the other quarterfinal game? Darren Rice, number 10 Johnson Central, playing its first ever Mountain Classic, taking on number 2 Harlan County. Johnson Central working its inside-out game. Jayla Spurlock swishes home the step-up jumper, trims the JC deficit to 8. But back come the Lady Black Bears off the Blair Green miss. Kayla Gross on the putback. A big game for her, 21 points. Lead back out to 10. Harlan County looking to build on that lead. Breanne Turner nails a jumper on the baseline. It's a 12-point lead for Harlan County. JC, though, not backing down. Lauren DeLong in the corner behind coach knocks down the three-pointer. Very next possession, they force the turnover, and Lauren Preston takes advantage. A quick 5-0 run by the Lady Eagles trims the deficit to 7. Green now showing off the ball skills, kicks it out to Rebecca Middleton. 17 points for Middleton, nails the 3-ball. Number 2 Harlan County advances to the semifinals with the 62-47 win over number 10 Johnson Central.
Oh, well, you're going to play an excellent Knott County Central team on their home floor, and we're just going to have to come out with the same type of intensity and game plan and stick to it and be patient and play really good defense. I thought we played really good defense tonight.
So here's what the semifinals look like. The first semi game will be played tomorrow, 5 o'clock at Knott County Central. Top-ranked Harlan, 13-1, will meet the 2-time defending Mountain Classic champion Bell County Lady Cats, who are 8-4 entering the game. The two district rivals met back on December 15th. Harlan won that meeting 55-45. The second semifinal game will take place on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Number 2 Harlan County, 11-5, will play number 7 and host Knott County Central. The Lady Patriots, 9-5, but have lost 4 of their last 7. Every game, of course, will be shown live on this TV and WYMT.com. Finally tonight, former Hazard and Letcher County Central football coach Paul Raines has retired from coaching. Raines has been coaching high school football for 33 years, 27 years as a head coach, and has a career record of 209 wins, 98 losses. He won a state championship with Lexington Christian in 2009 and was state runner-up in 2007. Aside from Hazard and Letcher Central and LCA, he also spent time at Montgomery County, Madison Central, Mercer County, and most recently Dunbar in Lexington.